So the last video you should have watched just above this is why you should prep. And it's very important to know why you're doing something. And you should prep because you're going to almost double or triple the chances that you'll actually be able to talk to the business owner. Okay? Or more. The default answer, if you just say, do you need help with your website, is a no. The default answer, if you find a problem and take it in, is please tell me what the problem is. The problem affects the business owner's family. They have skin in the game. Okay? Why should you talk to the business owner? And I've just mentioned it briefly there. The reason you need to talk to the business owner is because they usually are the only one that has the authority to say yes or no to you. The exception to this is if you're in you're going to talk to a business which has a hierarchy. Okay, so you've got the business owner, then you've got the managers, then you've got the employees. And usually in these situations, they've got a head of finance. The only two people you should be talking to try and do marketing is the business owner, because it directly affects his family, and the finance manager. The reason you want to talk to the finance manager is because he is the one that's got the authority to spend money in the business as well as the business owner. So number one, the queen on the board, the king on the board, on the chessboard is the business owner. If you can get to the business owner, don't talk to anyone else. If you can't get to the business owner, but you can get to the finance director, talk to the finance director because they control the money. If you try and talk to the marketing department, they're going to think you're stealing their job. If you talk to an employee, they don't give a fuck because it doesn't affect their family. If you take problems to an employee, that's more work for them. They don't care. This is the principal agent problem. Most agents don't care about the principal's business as much as the principal. Okay? There are rare exceptions, and if you can be the rare exception, you will do very well. Okay? So, you only talk to the business owner or the finance director, or if you have a good idea for generating leads for a business, you go to the head of sales. Why? Because the head of sales is judged on his team's performance for signing up new clients. And warm leads coming into the business is the fastest way for these average salespeople to sell more products. One area which salespeople struggle with is going out and getting cold leads because they fear rejection. It's an uphill struggle and the response rate is very low. Compare that to a warm lead coming in. So this is a customer that's seen the business and thinks, oh yeah, I've got a problem. I need to work with you. I'm going to sign up for the contact form, or I'm going to call the business. That's a warm lead. It's very, very, very easy to convert a warm lead compared to trying to convert a cold lead. All right. It's a completely different story. So to recap this, you need to talk to the business owner, the finance director, or the head of sales. Everyone else, you're either adding more work to their plate, which they don't want to do because they're on a salary, or you're threatening their job.